Austin, Texas, home to technological and cultural advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hub is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. Today, an in-state battle between two teams from the state of Texas, and when you face off against another squad from the Lone Star State, the emotions tend to run a little higher. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on the 11th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Longhorns will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So Texas State's return man hardly helped out the offense with that one. And here's the veteran, a guy who has been around and is ready to finish his final season with a bang.
So nice to have guys like this that have been around the block, that know the offense inside and out. Guys I can trust. Leadership, play on the field, all the boxes are checked.
Yeah, because he's a leader, too, I think this is a guy the offense looks to make plays early. So if I'm the quarterback, I'm calling this guy's number a lot early in this game to go make plays.
Hands it off. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. And the Bobcats in the hurry-up. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sparks. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Running back searching for a hole. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds the tight end. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Longhorns offense will get the ball for the first time. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he intercepts it. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
This is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline and run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes and they can get to your quarterback.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
They'll throw it on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch, called for and made. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires the pass, intercepted. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Dropping back, it's Manning. Makes his connection. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Going for it all. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Finds his tight end. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is If you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes, and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the quarterback is snowed under.
On third and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
The Bobcats will punt this one away. He gets a block. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Got it in the middle. It's Carter. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And how about the aggressive play call? 3rd and 1, and you still throw the football, taking a shot, saying, I'm going to go make a big play. The defense was disciplined, get the quarterback on the ground. Nice job by the defense.
And the Bobcats will punt it away on fourth down. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Running it back, it's Cook. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running behind that left side. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Gets it out quickly. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. The give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up. They give it to him again. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Buys a little time with his feet. Last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. On the return, it's Cook. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The RPO, it's complete. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. So after the first down run, here's 2nd down. To the air, it's Manning. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Quick completion on the out route. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. Tackled immediately after the catch. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Longhorns have this offense rolling. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. Wide receiver shows motion. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the end zone, and it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. The Bobcats will hustle to the line.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Flips it out to the back. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the returner will be brought down. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. To the air, it's Manning. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into the run.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught over the middle. It's Reddick. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. He's going to pass. Quickly complete.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They're going to throw it again. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. Running it back, it's Cook. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Fires to the tight end. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Complete. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Wants to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's Moore. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And that is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Comes out throwing on first down. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. Gives it to the back on the draw. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Still on his feet at the 45. Nothing but green ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas! And that one will give them the lead.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the third quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trend setter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Virginia Tech looks like a legit contender right now. That offense is just having its way so far. They're up by 19 over James Madison. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo. Takes it from the gun on third down. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They're bringing heat. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. And they get the sack right out of the gate.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses have played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. On the return, it's Cook. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Looking left. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Motion from the offense. Quick release by the QB. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease, he gets to the 39. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Quarterback empties his backfield. The give to the tailback. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Fast motion from the offense. Pulls and fires complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw it again. It's complete. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Leaves it with the running back.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. The give to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes a move. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the special teams, that's always a momentum builder.
Well, the punter wasn't able to get a lot of leg on that one, and it gave him a chance to field it, and then he found his lane, he put his foot in the ground, and it was off to the races. A huge momentum-shifting play on special teams for that touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So his big play capability was on full display, and that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Simpson. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Here's the handoff. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. It's complete on the right side. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A hand to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll run play action. Got his man quickly. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Bobcats look to keep this drive humming.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll get it away and wisely kick it toward the sideline. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Line gets set, first down. Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. This offense has a second down play. Dropping back, it's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Caught, close to the marker, it's Moore. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, the ground game. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Sweet cut there. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. 6th play of the drive coming up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. They're going to test the right side with this one. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They've run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Wide out in motion. On 3rd down, going up top. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They were trying to set up a screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sacked.
And how about the speed on defense with that rush, getting to the QB so quickly? You're not expecting to get home on a screenplay like that, but, man, the old saying, speed kills, and you saw it right there.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger. That last score sort of like the finishing touch on a great meal. They are oh so close to tasting victory and getting ready to kick it away again. And the returner is stopped. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Give to the running back. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll run this play from the pistol. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice 1st down sack.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Reddick. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. The play action fake. Got his man on the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, Texas! And the beatdown has ensued.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they've pushed the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up 14 over Ball State.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Simpson.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to run it. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Simpson. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Wants to throw on third down. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Bobcats are marching down the field. They want to just keep throwing it. Makes the catch. It's Evans. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He leaves it with his back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal line back.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Now on second down. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep moving. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. First down here for the offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking downfield, it's Manning. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're trying to get to him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.